Hey, Big Earl here once again. If it gets short-winded, it gets slighted, that means you have to stay tuned for the next one. Sounds good? Sounds interesting to me. You know, we as human beings are more than just human beings. We're entities. We are living species, cycles. And when you have all that means you have some kind of energy going on. And the energy that you have most of the time tells you what's going on in your life. Just like a dog, cat, and animal, we all have certain instincts. And our instincts give us an idea of who we want to be around and who we don't want to be around. It gives a vibe. We have emotions. And there's some people that you love to hang with. And there's some people you like, man, are they going home? Or hope they don't come back today because I really don't want to talk to them. Or hope they don't call me. Or I don't want to talk to them. And that's why we have those vibes, emotions, and feelings. It's like your children, my children. We don't always like what they do. We don't always like what they say. We don't like who they're with and who they're going to be with, what friends they have, what friends they don't have. And that's a good thing we don't know all of them. Because my goodness, I definitely would put the X on mine, I'll tell you that. But as you get older, then you figure out you can't win. You don't have that right to that decision to make in their life. You have the right to tell them about things that you went through. You have the right to tell them the mistakes that they can make, but that don't mean they're going to make them, because you're two different people. But we all try to keep our loved ones out of harm's way. And the reason we do that, because we want them to do better. And if you listen carefully to your ancestors or to your cousins or your whoever going to take care of you, because sometimes we don't always have the same people that raised us or had us take care of us. But if you listen deep enough, you can explore and you can prevent your own destiny, your own habits, your bad habits. In other words, we all have bad habits. It's what we do with them that changes our lives. And we all have good habits, But a lot of times we fail to realize that, so it causes us harm. When I say harm, you get sick. And, let's face it, guys, let's really face the idea. Doctors do not always have the answers. And they cannot always cure your disease or your anxiety. Because basically that's what they are, your anxiety. And your anxiety runs into your heart, into your mind, your soul, and your body, and it destroys you. Until you wake up and say, you know what, I'm not going to feel this way today. I'm going to feel better. I'm not going to depend on this. I'm not going to depend on this doctor or that doctor. Now keep in mind, as I talk, there's somebody going to say, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm still going to see my doctor. And like that doctor is Jesus Christ, or that doctor, the Holy Ghost, or that doctor, a miracle worker. And guess what? He's not, or she, both of them is the same as you and me. They just have a degree. And the degree said that they can tell you what you should do, or what we tried on somebody else and it worked on them. See, that's why y'all don't understand. That's why it doesn't work for everybody. One more time, it does not work for everybody. Okay? The only person can cure yourself is you and your own spirit. Because you and your spirit know you. Nobody else knows you. You wake up in the morning every day. It's you and your spirit. It's nobody else. You can pray 9 times a day. You can pray to the east. You can pray to the west. You can pray to the south. You can pray to the north. Doesn't matter. You can smoke a pipe. You can smoke. You can go to voodoo land. At the end of the day, it is still you. At the end of the day, it is still your decision. So a lot of times we sit there and we depend on somebody to tell us what's wrong with us. Okay, lay in the bed for a while. Nasty, Nazi. In other words, not nice. Nicks on the palm fridge. Mess. Mess. I ain't a mess. I ain't a talker. Nicks on the talker. Nicks on the palm fridge. Nicks on the sick. Condiments. That means no. Nicks. Otherwise, nine no. Nas and anything else means it's no good. Yeah, a little German I threw there. A little bit of German in there for the folks that understand English. Kann sprechen Sie Deutsch? Kann sprechen English? Nichts verstehen. A little Spanish. Whatever. It is the desire we have to believe in each and every one of us. Whether you comprendo, whether you understand, or whether you not. Or vida bye-bye, or whatever. But the truth is, we all depends on our own individual lives. And once we depend on our own individual lives, we can quit saying, I'm going to depend on my friends. What friends? Friends is a dime a dozen. If you got a friend, you better keep him. He or she, you better nourish him. You better call him. You better write him. You better let them know they are your friends. Because if you don't, you won't have somebody else to have them. Friends have a tendency to a good friend will watch over you. We'll call you. We'll want to know just what you're doing when you're not doing anything. That's what the friend does. I've been in the military all those years back there, and I ran through a lot of thousand people, and all those churches over there. And you know how many people I ran into that says, "Hey, how's your day?" None. So guess what? Friends not thinking of brother or sister, because sometimes they're the same way. You have to depend on it. If you depend on them, you're gonna lose them. If they call you because of your nice, because you got something to say, that's a different story. Because you got something to say, everybody has something to say. It's not what you say. It is how endurance, it's how assurance, it is how dedicated, it's how deep you are saying it. Okay? Let's say it again. It's not how you say it, it's how deep it hits the bones. And if it hits the bones, you own it. If it doesn't hit your bones, you missed it. So you might end up going out and buying a big old ice cream cake. Cake and ice cream. People always say, "Oh, it's good." Yeah, well, if you eat too much of that, you'll be sick too. Sick to the last. And that's the way it's going to be. You know? Valentine's Day. Everybody talking about Valentine's Day. But everybody talking about everything else too. That's another thing people talk about. You know, sometimes if you don't talk about, when you want to talk about something, but talk about something that you know. If you want to talk about somebody you don't know, then you're wasting their time and your time. Why is that? Because they don't care. You keep talking about they don't care. Okay? You say, well, this person, we don't care. If you don't know them, they don't care. So you're wasting time. All these people sitting up there on TV talking a bunch of crap. Like I say, crap. Because 9 times 10, they don't know them. They just picked up a piece of paper and took a picture of a magazine and they said, oh, this person knows this. Do you know the person? Did you ever talk to the person? If you didn't talk to them, crap. We fail to realize even the athletes in the music industry and the professionals of TV, they're human beings. Yes, I hate to tell you. Most of them that you see are human beings. There's no robots that's going to come and say how you doing, okay? So most people that you see, they have lives. And sometimes we forget that they're just people. And when you start putting all them people that you like on a pedestal, guess what? They fall down. And like Humpty Dumpty, they don't get back up. Okay? So keep that in mind. And it's going to go on and on. People will always talk about people. Just like doctors will always be doctors. Lawyers will always be lawyers. And everybody have their own opinion. The opinions are like assholes. We all have one. Okay? So you take your opinion and you do what you want to do with it. And keep in mind that when you bless someone or call someone or think about someone, call them. Don't hesitate. Don't say, I was going to call you. If you was going to call me, you should have called me. If you were going to write me, you should have wrote me. Because deep down in the universe, your spirit and your mind told you, hey, I was thinking about that person. Well, therefore, you should have called that person. All right? And keep this in mind. If we don't instill in our children about their ancestors, who will? If you don't tell your child that I don't care if you're married, or single, divorced, or whatever, or had 20 kids and no husband or wife, doesn't matter. If you don't tell them who they are, and they'll walk around and say, wow, where's my kinfolks? And the generation goes, well, lost forever. Because no one knows who belongs to who. Even though we all in one sense belongs to each other. Okay? Because we all in one sense are from the heavens above. Yeah. Adam and Eve, whatever. But however, no one wants to believe that. So you keep telling yourself, oh, I believe in this religion. I believe in that religion. Oh, I believe in this religion. Okay? So therefore, you and all your religions go together. All right? And that's what happens to everybody else with a religion. You use it as a stump hole. Use it as a keyhole. Use it as a stick, a pedestal. Use it as something to guide you in the wrong direction. If you like. But if that's what you believe in, then go ahead on. But I think it this way. When it comes down to, if we all believe that we can do something ourselves, let's try to say it again. If we can do something for ourselves, we'll be mighty powerful in anything else that rolls around this land, in the pulpit, in the doctor's office, in the government, in anything. If we believe in ourselves, that is the uno, nuno, ein, zwei, whatever, and all whatever language you want to use, that is the number one priority. Everybody knows sign language. This means one. If this means 5, this means 1. And this means yourself. And if you believe in yourself, you don't believe in nobody else. Because self takes responsibility. Self conquer things. Self make things happen. 2 people together think about nothing happen. But when one individual takes it on himself to believe what he can conquer by himself and have no one else to believe in him that he can do it, then he becomes his or her own giant. Okay? That means you're way up there and you don't need nobody to tell them, hey. However,